Good morning, I'm Buz Kloot.
And I'm Gabe Kenne.
And we wanted to geek out a little bit again this morning, just talking about the PLFA and giving you some information on that. And we're going to spend the next 2 or 3 videos talking about it. So Gabe, give us an idea of what PLFA is.
So PLFA is a biological indicator test, and PLFA stands for Phospholipid Fatty Acid. And these are fatty acids that are cell membrane components of any type of cell. And it's important that we use these because they degrade faster than many other cell membrane proteins. So when we're measuring them, we get a more accurate measure of living components instead of just some cell membrane debris that's left that's dead. And these indicate biology, which is important for many soil functions like stability, soil aggregation, and water holding capacity. So it's a way to measure the biology that's there and hopefully some of the results from having biology present.
Okay, so what are the key components in the PLFA reading?
The key components that we tend to look at are biomass measures, and it measures total biomass. That includes all the bacteria, all the types of fungi and protozoans as well as undifferentiated. There's a lot of stuff in the soil that we don't know what it is. So beyond biomass, then we also look at the fungal to bacterial ratio and ratios of predator species to prey and bacteria.
So if you were a producer, why would you want to start looking at something like a PLFA instead of a regular soil test? Or not necessarily instead, but maybe in addition to?
In addition to, it's going to give you an indication of what's going on in your soil as far as like a natural living nutrient cycling range. And so the higher your fungal to bacterial ratio and the higher your predator to prey ratio, it indicates the complexity of the ecosystem in your soil is getting bigger. And when that happens, you have bigger microbes eating smaller microbes, and that's kind of breaking up and releasing nutrients that were otherwise unavailable because they were in another living organism. So it results in a lot more cycling of different nutrients, and it also creates a lot more competition within your soil that's going to help kind of outcompete or prevent pest species, pest fungi and bacteria from coming in to a degraded system and just kind of having free reign to take over and start causing problems.
In the next video, we'll just talk very briefly about some of the ideas of when to sample, because that's pretty important.